Helmcken Falls, pretty special. You know what's more special? There's actually a secret trail on the other side that most people don't know about. Stick around, I'm going to show you how we're going to get to that ridge and look right over top of the waterfall. Well, hello everybody. Today is a pretty interesting hike. Today we're going to do one of the most underrated hikes in Wells Gray Park. We are on the Helmcken Falls Rim Trail. This trail is going to be about 8 kilometers round trip. Gets us some pretty spectacular views of Helmcken Falls that are about 140 meters of a drop. The falls are normally accessed from the opposite side of the canyon. So today's route, it's going to be on the south side of the river, on the south side of the falls, on the canyon. So we're going to be paralleling the river that feeds those falls. When you get there, you're going to be able to see the pretty amazing views that we can get of these falls almost close up. As we're standing on a 400-foot cliff overlooking the falls. So, stick around, let's go check it out.
I lace the leather tight against my bone, and the iron nails bite into the shale. Sun hits the ridge like a heavy hammer. I am breathing thin, cold air, and the path's winding line of dust left by men who walked here long ago.
So I think normally this would be a snowshoe trail. However, the low amount of snow we've had this year, we brought our snowshoes just in case, but so far right now we are in the middle of January and this trail is quite well packed, and so we brought our snowshoes for just in case. But other than that, a set of micro spikes probably do you some good. That's all you need for right now. So as we come along, you can see the river is going to be on your right hand side. We're going to parallel that river all the way until all that water drops to 400 feet over Helmcken Falls.
That's pretty.
So as you come through the Wells Gray area, it is a inland rainforest, the entire kind of park. That's why when you come through here, you're going to see a ton of old growth forests, cedars, firs. Just like if you're down at the coast, if you're used to hiking down there at all, it's going to feel pretty familiar to you up here.
Not until I see the water in the cup and the eagle resting on the wing. The canyon is a mouth that does not speak. I am standing on the lip of the world, and the light is a fire on the snow. I'm standing on the lip of the world. I am a guest in this high country, and the mountain does not know my name.
No problem.
The day goes dark, and the snow is the only map I have. Only map I have.
Not sure if you can hear the difference, but as we're starting to approach the falls, the river starts to climb down and you can hear the rapids. So you can tell we're getting close. You can also see some of the steam big far in the background there. So that's where the falls are going to be. And they're just starting to descend here. You can definitely hear the rays in the, just the sound of the river and the crashing going down. All right, looks like we're very close to the precipice of the falls. You can see where, I'm not sure how well you can see, but right here, the water's starting to drop down. And then right there, you can actually see where the falls are going over the top. So we're gonna head around a little bit further. Should be able to get a view from the other side.
The air turns cold before this sight. A veil of mist, a ghost of white. My breath is held against the roar. I've never known this peace.
All right, we made it. Helmcken Falls. 400-foot drop. Wow, pretty spectacular.
Oh, let the canyon speak my name. 100 meters of falling flame, where the Murrow breaks against the stone. I'm small and still I'm flying on.
Well, just a couple of tips. As you approach the falls, the closest one at the actual drop off of the falls, view's not as good there. Continue on the path for like another, I don't know, 150 meters, maybe 200 meters, and that's where you get the views that I just showed you. Otherwise, the rest of the hike is pretty straightforward. So if you're the less adventurous type, there is a viewing platform right across the canyon. The view's pretty spectacular, but not as rewarding when you got to hike all the way up here for it. So you make the choice.
Full of the winter, opens wide. Pine trees fall away beneath my step, and the ice is a sheet of hard silk. Wind scrapes the salt from my red skin. I reckon I am small than a sea against the tall gray timber of the range.
Well guys, there you have it. Helmcken Falls Rim Trail. 8K return. The trail is in like super good shape. Didn't need their snowshoes today because everything's been packed down pretty good. Pretty good trail if you got littles that you want to go on there, so long as your kids aren't feral when you get to the edge of the cliff there. But other than that, the track is pretty level, so it makes a pretty easy hike. Very rewarding, excellent little gem hidden out here in Wells Gray. So don't tell anyone. Don't share this. Don't put a like on there, or do all those other things. Anyways, if you got any comments, leave them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.